Hey everybody, before we dive into the video, I just wanted to give a brief introduction of myself and my channel to anybody who's not seen my stuff before, which to be fair is going to be most people who watch this. So my name is Nick and I go by Nick McNack on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. I've had this account for a long time and I used to upload gaming videos before in the past, years and years ago, and then life caught up, got too busy to upload anymore, and the channel basically went dormant. And then a couple years ago, well, around 2020, Among Us started getting big, started playing with a lot more friends, and started streaming on Twitch, which was really fun, and I really enjoyed it. And what I ended up doing was uploading the VODs from those streams directly onto this channel. So I started uploading again, just a much different format, and then history repeated itself and I fell off of doing that as well. And I haven't streamed in quite a while, but I want to get back onto it. I'm in a new place. I've got a bit more stability than I did in the past, and you know, I really enjoyed streaming and I really enjoyed playing video games and recording, even when I was just uploading little parts to videos that I did in the past. So ideally what I want to do is I'll be streaming on Twitch, and then I'm going to take that raw unedited Twitch VOD, I'm going to upload that to my secondary YouTube channel, Nick McNack's VODs. And then on this channel, I'm going to take that VOD, I'm going to break it up into smaller chunks and then edit it down to try and make it look as good as possible and post them on here. So that way you'll have on the secondary channel, if you want to watch the entire unedited VOD, you can. And then on here, you'll have the much easier to digest smaller parts of what I did on the Twitch stream. Just because, you know, it's easier to watch a 20-30 minute video than it is to watch a 4-hour long Twitch VOD. So yeah, that's the plan. If you like the videos that I post on here, feel free to like them. If you really like them and you want to see more, you're always more than welcome to subscribe and comment. You know, if you've got the good, the bad, if you have constructive criticism, I'm always more than willing to listen. Believe me, I know I'm not perfect at what I'm doing, and I'm always more than happy to take anybody's advice on how to improve. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for listening, and I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, awesome. Let's get this started. Yeah, that's right. We're jumping into the Stanley parable, getting on the same bandwagon that that everybody else has been on with the Ultra Deluxe edition. Computer barely visible. I never listen to the brightness stuff because games I feel like are always way too dark. We can always fix it later if we want. The current time. Shit. Oh. Damn it. Where are we at? What are we at? Let me see. Oh, we're about to hit 53. Boom. Alright. I might have to adjust the the webcam and the frame. I also need to look into getting a different frame because the edges on this one are like way too thick. Accessibility settings. Yeah, I'm really excited to play this. See what new stuff that they've added onto it. God, okay. Cut that down by half. Just 269 because it's funny. We'll adjust this as we go along. Hopefully it's not too crazy, or if anything, I'll just make a cut and see how it sounds, and then readjust it from there. But yeah, we'll figure it out. I am gonna make this webcam window a little bit smaller. I might move it around as well, depending on how depending on how the screen layout looks. Okay. Now I just have to match this. Jesus. God. Does that look right? There's that corner in the top. I don't like that, but it's not that big a deal. Again, I have to look for a new thing anyway, so. Yeah, let's begin. Let's get this over with. There might be some cuts here and there just so that I can see how the quality of the video is.
Of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Amen,
and
brother.
And one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Right, let's go. I'm really excited to see this because I played this a ton when it originally came out, and I'm excited to see what they've added. We gotta get the controls down again. All right, yeah, let's go. I think there's like achievements for pressing certain buttons. Oh yeah, there we go. I don't know if you can see them on screen. I don't think you can, but some Steam achievements just popped up.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Turn off everybody's computer. We gotta save power. I like work. I just hate my boss. Alright. Yeah, I think for this first little playthrough, I'll just listen to everything the narrator's saying. And anything after that, we'll just see how it goes. Yeah, I do remember certain endings. I know I definitely didn't get all of them, but...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
All right. I don't remember how to get certain endings though, so it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be like re-experimenting.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside you, take it out passive-aggressively on other coworkers, resent coworkers for not supporting you more. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure that your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header and throw some bevel on all the text. This will ensure a calm and productive work environment. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Synergize core value, expenditures, shift global market paradigm, monetize free to play. Number of slides on this slide. Charts and slides. What do people want? Things. Happiness. Violet James, you are fired. Money, more money. Things, but with money to buy more things. Graphs about things and money. We have our new product. Please, oh my god. On your boss appreciation minute worksheet, circle the top 20 things you love most about your boss. Fill out in triplicate and return to your boss appreciation specialist. Solving interpersonal conflict. If you find yourself in a conflict with another diligent employee like yourself, be more inclined toward conflict. Oh, but more. Why did we hire you? Remember, it takes 2 people to start a fight. I can't read that fast. What is hot? Profits. Stripes. Blah blah. Bi-quarterly post review. We need Does it say hopeless? Reviews. 402, but I think it's a stupid idea. More water coolers, more water cooler heaters. Charts need to be more hip to appeal to the teenage demographic. Find teenagers to put in the teenage demographic. Big net, some sort of child trap. Throw something in the ideas bin. No more bins. Renaming the idea bin. Firing of me. Alright. Let's, anything else interesting? Yeah, there's a bunch of office jargon. Ooh, broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Okay. Where
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, snazzy office. Ooh. To be rich is a crime. To commit crimes, isn't it rich? What a life it would be to have to pick just one. Okay. Extreme bathrooms. Oh my god. That's how you know this guy's got money. He's got a subscription to extreme bathrooms. It's always what I wanted when I was a kid. Nope. Yeah, I'm stuck. Boss man.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
Oh.
And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845.
What could it be?
Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
I guess let's just try throwing random numbers in.
Yet incredibly,
Holy
by simply
crap.
pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
This part always reminds me of Portal. Like exiting the main testing areas and going into like excuse me, the back rooms of Aperture. It's always got like this weird, ominous feeling.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Well, I suppose so. It's too late to turn back now. Button.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
427, right there, baby. Come on, show it to us. There you go. That's where Stanley be getting his work done.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Mother of God.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
His narrator is phenomenal.
Here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I don't remember this. Unless I'm just forgetting. It looks weird in the middle. I do remember all these controls before, and I think that there's an ending specifically in this room. But we are going to shut this shit down. Mind control? It's not cool, man.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
All right, let's get it done. You know, for a split second, I thought that it shut off my game.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know.
Damn, we got a kind of view like this.
The only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Come on, Stanley.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
All right, one playthrough down. We have beaten the game. I just got another achievement that popped up. I wonder if they have all the same achievements as the original game. All right, cool, awesome. So we got through the first playthrough. Now, this time, I mean, there are so many different variations of like where you can branch out and make different decisions. I think I'm just gonna, I'll probably just branch out immediately when we get those two double doors in the very beginning, and yeah, just see where things go. So I'm just gonna cut it real quick just to make sure that everything's okay, and then we'll jump back in.